Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dark Cloud 2. So I'm going to be heading on over to the next part of the underground channel. And then after I do this part, I'm going to go ahead and start, grinding up some levels to prepare for the boss. So I'm pretty sure the boss is in the last room. I mean, that's what makes sense to me.
Oh, wow!
Wait a second. This looks an awful lot.
The exit should be around here somewhere.
Yeah, this looks an awful lot like a boss
What's
arena to me. Okay. We're gonna have to fight him, aren't we? Yep. That crazy machine of his.
Shall I put a stop to this game of tag we've been playing?
Okay.
There he is! Here we go!
Well,
It's showtime!
I suppose if I lose, it's not a big deal. Because it'll just mean that I do have to grind up a little bit. Wind up performer Halloween. So I have to take a picture.
Be a good boy and hand over that red stone.
No, thank you.
Otherwise, you're gonna make Mr. Flotsam very, very angry. So angry, he might even kill you!
Crazy.
Don't you get it? I told you once I'm not handing this stone over. Just give it up already.
Ooh, I wouldn't cop that attitude with me if I were you. You'll live to regret it.
Okay then. Wow, I look so small compared to it. Or Max does, rather. If you time it right, you can grab the enemy's rope bombs, send them hurling right back at him. Okay. To grab a rope bomb, just get close and press R1 plus X. Once you've grabbed it, press X to send it flying back at the bad guy for big damage. That's the least of my worries right now. I actually have to... Wait a second. Oh boy. I need to actually review what it is I need to take a picture of. It might have been that attack was just used. Catch that horrifying moment when the Cloud Robo launches its missiles. But watch out, because you won't have much time. It's right about that. It happened really fast. Lift the rope bomb by pressing... yeah. I already know that. No, leave me alone. Darn it, I messed up. I need to use a healing item. Come on, do it again. Okay. What? Where's he going? Oh, there's a bunch of normal enemies now, too. Okay, this isn't good. I assume those are normal enemies. No need to fight them fairly. Get rid of them all. Collect all that EXP, too. Oh. I'm not seeing them, so... Was he just dropping them down here? Whoa! Okay. There you go. Come on, what you gonna do? That again? Really? No, that's not what I want you to do. Darn it. I missed my chance. There we go, I finally got it. I can't afford to die now. So go ahead, keep putting down those rope bomb things. Oh, good. I somehow managed to dodge it. I actually have to make sure that that was the correct picture. Clown Robo's attack. Yeah, that was it. So let's go ahead and delete the unnecessary photos. All that work just to get one photo. I'm gonna check the inside scoop as well. Yeah, it has a little check mark. Good. I'm not worried about the other ones. Okay, go ahead. Ah, boy. There you go. Now, aim for the head, okay? May as well get into the ride pod now. And just beat him up as much as possible. Okay, back in the Max. What? What was that? That was weird. Ah, whatever. Once again, I'm confused. Why isn't it working? I'm obviously not close enough. Oh boy. I just gotta be close enough when he does this. And I've gotta be fast enough to do that. Okay, good. And let the ride pod finish him off. Woo.
Oh, my poor little Halloween! It's okay! You can still move! Stand up! Hurry now!
Okay, cool. What?
Huh?
Oh, some more clowns.
Heave-ho! Heave-ho!
What's
Wait.
that?
He's getting away?
Phew.
I mean, I didn't think Max would actually kill him intentionally anyways. But maybe throwing him in jail would have
Could
helped.
that be the way out?
Maybe get some answers out of him. Figure out what's going on with the pendant. Okay, so that's the way I came in. And this is the way out, according to Max. What? Oh, I'm so used to pressing square when that shows up. Proceed to the next floor. Okay, so I do have the option of going ahead and farming at this point. I don't know what could be ahead. I doubt there's another boss fight. I don't... Well, there could be, though. I'm gonna go ahead and save very fast. So I'm gonna follow my original plan. I am going to go ahead and farm a little bit. My main goal is going to be to raise Max's weapons, his wrench and his gun, up to level 10, you know, plus 10 in other words. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and also raise, not raise, but get enough EXP for the ride pod. Oh, I can't bring out the ride pod here. But I'm going to get enough EXP for it to be able to purchase those 3 things that I can get over at, what's his name? Cedric's. You may remember, like, one of them. In fact, I'll go get one of them right now. Because it was pretty easy to get. It's not too far away from, the entrance to this manhole here, so... And I do need to refuel the ride pod anyways. I figure, though, be a little bit prepared for the next part of the game because I'm not sure how much harder it will get. So, how's Steve doing? Refuel. They're all fixed. Upgrade the core. So, since I got 600 EXP, I wonder if it acts as like a currency. So, yeah, if I get this... Yeah, that used up 600 EXP. Now, I don't know if that's like a permanent thing or what's going on with it. I'll find out though, won't I? Part component. Assemble your own robot design. So I'll have to get enough EXP for that, as well as the voice unit. I mean, that won't necessarily be too hard if I'm focused purely on leveling up the ride pod as much as possible. But who knows? The ride pod is actually pretty strong though. I don't know. Maybe I don't necessarily need to do all that. Let's move to the underground channel. I'm gonna go to one of the floors where I fought a boss on, like this floor right here. And I can actually switch to the ride pod in one of these rooms just to check out what's going on with it. Because they won't let you switch to them otherwise, and I don't know of any other way to see its stats. So, first of all, I don't think I can level up the weapon. It's because, yeah, based on what I'm seeing here, it doesn't have any EXP or anything like that. Oh no, I did not mean to refuel that. That was a mistake. Whatever. Use on core. What does that do? Oh, in the, just a little bit above, well, I should say just a little bit below where it says EXP in the upper left-hand corner, it says Core 4 out of 12 and Body 6. I think that changed, but I could be wrong. If I am, then, oh well, I have no idea what's going on. But, yeah, so my main goal is to get the wrench gun up to plus 10, and the ride pod, you know, those two other upgrades, even though one of them I think is kind of worthless. And then after that I will continue on to the next floor of this dungeon. Okay, I just got done with a bunch of grinding, so now I'm going to go ahead and explain some of the things I learned while doing all that grinding. So let's start off with the main focus of the grinding, which was the weapons. So the battle wrench is at plus 11 right now, and I actually learned that its attack power as well as durability have been maxed out, so I can no longer increase those with the battle wrench. Even if I continue to level it up, the only thing I'll gain are the synthesis points, which I have 28 of right now. But otherwise, I won't gain any more attack power or durability. And speaking of stats, the flame, chill, lightning, and so on, you know, all of these other stats right here, I learned by experimenting that their maximum stats are actually like 19 each. So, and I did that, I experimented by basically spectrumizing these crystals here, and then once I did that, then I applied them to the wrench, and then I reset when I found out the results. I did that mainly because I learned that attack and durability had maxed out. Another thing is that the classic gun is in a similar situation. Its attack power is maxed out at 24. Its durability is maxed out at 19. And then, even though I didn't test every single one of these, the flame, chill, lightning were all maxed out at 19, I believe. And then Cyclone actually went a little bit above, like into the 20s, but I didn't really test anymore beyond that because I figured, okay, most of them are either at 19 or 20-something. So I decided not to worry about it too much. The next thing that I learned involves building up. Now, this is pretty interesting. As an experiment, I decided to build up into the drill wrench, just to see what would happen. And then I reset, and then I built up into the true battle wrench. And this is where I was like, oh wow, it's a good thing I did this, because the true battle wrench can actually build up into the drill wrench. And the reason why that's important is because synthesis points carry over, and if I build up into the true battle wrench, the level resets to 0 for the weapon, but it retains all of the stats that you had on it, as well as all those synthesis points, like I just said. So I basically can level up the true battle wrench from the beginning, and of course it gains, more EXP that way. EXP a little bit faster that way, I should say. And then when I'm ready, I can build it up into the drill wrench. It's overall more efficient to do things that way. Now, I don't know what the stats, like the max stats are for the true battle wrench. I imagine that they would be a little bit higher than the normal battle wrench, but anyways, and then of course, after I, level up the true battle wrench, then I would build it up into the drill wrench. The gun, on the other hand, can only build up into the trumpet gun. I'm going to still wait on building up the two weapons here, just because I want to make sure that, I've got enough synthesis points before doing that. The next thing I learned, and this is also pretty neat, is that you can actually switch between Max and the ride pod from the screen. I was, wondering how to do that before, and I was just going into the dungeon and switching to the ride pod, and then finding out what I needed to do with it or whatever, and then exiting the dungeon, and obviously that's not very efficient. I knew that there had to be some other way. All you have to do is press R1 and L1 on the screen here, so... the next thing I want to do, and this is something that I've already prepared for, and that is building up, not building up, but basically powering up my weapons. So I prepared all of the crystals in advance, spectrumized them and stuff. And I'm going to be using up all of the synthesis points that the battle wrench currently has to increase all of its different stats. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the gun. While I was in the dungeon, I actually mainly used the ride pod for fighting, so... And then what I did was I used the ride pod to kill the enemies, and then I would get out of the ride pod and allow Max to collect the EXP, and what that would do is it would actually distribute the EXP evenly between both his wrench and his gun. And I thought that was pretty neat, because until then, whenever you killed an enemy with his wrench or an enemy with his gun, it would only give EXP to the, the one that finished the enemy off. Oh, I don't need to do that. So let's go ahead and build this one up as well. And aside from this, I've also learned something else. In dungeons, in order to switch to the ride pod, you don't have to go into the menu to switch to them, like I've been doing. Instead, all you have to do is press R3, which is, pressing in the right control stick. I wish I knew that before, but it took me quite a long time to realize that I could do that. And the funny thing is reviewing some of the old footage, it did actually say that you can do that. One of the older videos. and back when I first got the ride pod. Okay, so unfortunately the gun has a minimum of 9 on 2 of its things, but that's fine. Whereas the wrench has a minimum of 12. So let's go ahead and start upgrading the ride pod now too. First of all, refuel it. I don't know if I needed to, but it's quick enough to refuel it. And then let's get the... I actually deliberately went out of my way to get more EXP because I realized that the second shield kit was added. Get the improved core. I don't need core 2 yet, but I will get that eventually. So let's go ahead and... well, this is interesting. Okay, use on core. So it went from 4 to 8. So that's what that does, the defense kits. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and save and then continue the story. Okay, done saving, and oh yeah, there's something else that I noticed by accident one of the times, because I've been running back and forward. I didn't want to open it up until now, but I noticed that little chest there. So what did it give me? Max's favorite treat. Increases defense. Okay. Max's defense increased by 4. Oh, if you look a little bit to the below that, there's this little shield icon, and it says 08. That said 04 before, so I guess Max is going to take less damage now from attacks. Okay, let's go ahead and move into the underground channel now. I don't know how many more of those are hidden throughout the town, but I never noticed them before, so... oh, before I go here, I just remembered, if you look in the upper right-hand corner where it says 3 medals, like it says, yeah, it has the number 3, right? I got 2 medals off camera by accident. Well, just by playing, really. Clear all without healing. I got that medal off camera. Attack and defeat all enemies using only the ride pod. I actually got that one on camera. And then clear all without healing. So I got the 2 clear all without healing ones off camera. And I say by accident, but really it was basically me just playing through the levels and not really paying attention to what was going on. It became kind of automated after a while. So finally, some new stuff. Okay, so that must be where the Blackstone 1 comes through. Now that's a pretty impressive shot for a PlayStation 2 game. Okay, can I switch to the ride pod here? No. Is there anything down here? Not as far as I can see, but can I take pictures of everything? Iron Bridge. Been a while since I've had to take any kind of pictures. Oh, waterfall. Okay. That's just another iron bridge, so that doesn't do anything for me. Let's go up this way. Kinda... Nope. Am I sure that that right there can't be? Okay. I already took a picture of the moon before. Oh, cutscene. I shouldn't be too surprised by this.
That was the first time I had seen it. The sky that reached so far away, so far above. The most beautiful thing I had ever seen. but I was yet to realize that great changes were happening in the world.
Okay, there's the Blackstone one. What, stopping here?
Cedric, what are you doing here?
Ha! What you think? You surprised? The Blackstone Railroad's back and ready for action. We're gonna see the world on this baby. Max, we got quite an adventure ahead of us. Hop on so we can hit the road.
Okay then. That kind of felt a little bit random. So we went through that entire underground water channel place, only for him to go, well, here's the train anyways. I was half expecting to see Flotsam again, standing on top of one of those things that's pouring out the water, and one of the pipes. Oh, plenty of stuff to take pictures of in here.
All right, listen up, Max. This is what I found out from Need. His story was pretty far-fetched. It was 15 years ago.
Something terrible happened in the world. What exactly happened? You don't need this letter to tell you that, do you, Mother? Listening to Cedric's story, at first I was surprised, but as I listened, I slowly started to understand exactly what it was that was happening around me. 15 years ago, the world was laid to waste, and all that remained was the town of Palm Brinks. Our enemy, the one who destroyed everything, was a mysterious ruler. His name? Emperor Griffin. We still don't know why he did this, why he destroyed our world. The reason that he did not also destroy Palm Brinks was because of a stone he believed was hidden in our town. Yes, the stone I'm wearing right now. Griffin's henchman, Flotsam, threatened the mayor and made him search for the stone. And that's why, when he found out that I had it, he wanted to catch me so badly.
I wonder if Max's father knew what the stone was. But if he did, then why would he give it to Max? Because he told him to never take it off or whatever. And he didn't even tell him to hide it either. Max is wearing it out in the open.
The world laid to waste, the elusive overlord Emperor Griffin, and the strange stone that everyone seemed to want. With this mysterious puzzle, my adventure began.
Oh boy.
What the? It came from outside!
Almost sounds like gunfire.
Max, that ladder there leads to the roof of the train. Go check it out.
Okay then.
Gotcha!
But not before taking some pictures. Wait a second. Wait a second, you're telling me that this doesn't give you something like a picture of a fan or whatever? What about this? Nope. I'm gonna... Wait a second. I kind of forgot how to do this. Move those to that. Delete any of the useless stuff. Delete the rest of those. Okay, save here. And you'll notice that it's actually been like over 7 hours between, you know, because I have 2 save files here. That's how long it took me to do all that grinding. Although some of that was just me letting the controller sit there, you know, the game stay on or whatever. So it wasn't a full 7 hours. But it was still quite a bit of time. A lot of that was spent getting used to the, some of the combat and whatnot. Okay, it really was gunfire.
Not him again! Ah, it's like he's stuck to my boot!
Max! If we don't do something fast, we're in serious trouble. Time to fight back, son.
Okay.
Sounds like a good idea, but how?
Here, use this.
So I throw this?
Yep. You toss it, and I'll grab another one. Just keep tossing them.
I'm not so sure if this...
I wonder...
All right, I'll do it.
I wonder if I can take a picture of them. Armed ATV P3000. While holding R1, press X to pick up the bomb. While holding the bomb, press X to throw the bomb. Okay, I can't... Okay. There we go. No, that's not the way I'm supposed to throw. Okay, that didn't work either. There we go. Darn it. This is kinda hard. There we go. I got him. Okay, stop that. I'm waiting for him to jump the other way. No! Why did it blow up so soon? Okay, you. And I think I only need to hit him once more. No! No! Game over.
It's no good, Max. She can't take any more.
What do we do? What do we do?
It's kind of my fault for being bad. No big deal. Try again. Okay. Oh, come on, really? That was right on course, too. And they start you off right here each time, so... Let's go ahead. There we go. Just gotta wait for him to get done shooting again. There we go. That was much easier. I kind of panicked a little bit too.
It's on fire! Do something, you worthless lump!
Oh, am I gonna fight him directly now?
Why, I oughta!
Okay.
This doesn't look good, Max. He's gonna blow himself up along with this whole train.
What?
Lob another one of those bombs at me! Come on now! Do it!
I don't think we need to. Just go up and whack him with the wrench.
Hey, mister!
Oh, it's the
Don't
kid.
you ever give up? You're starting to look pretty pathetic.
What's this? Another little brat? Oh, I see. So you want to die too? Sure, why not?
It's your chance, Max. Go up. Right now. His back is turned to you.
Let's go, punk! It's time to burn! What's this?
Oh, it's her.
It's you! How did you...
Okay, yeah, she kicked his butt.
So that was how I met Monica.
Okay, her name is Monica.
Even though it was the first time we'd met, I felt like I'd known her for a long time. Eventually, in the middle of the forest, the train couldn't go any further.
Why, was it too damaged or something? I wouldn't be surprised. Have some kind of maniac shooting the train. So I'm guessing that she's going to join my party now, or is that going to come a little bit later?
Stop by our rock. Gonna take some work to move that one.
Oh, really?
That's fine with me. I've got things to do here. This place is the Spirit Forest, Sindane. But it's different than in my time.
Monica came from the future.
Oh, really? I didn't remember that.
She came to this time to do something very important. That's what she told me. Normally, you wouldn't believe time travel was possible. It's crazy, but this was only the beginning of our unbelievable adventure. The real surprises were still ahead of us.
If we could restore the Great Elder's origin point, he could tell us who Griffin really is.
The origin point?
The origin point.
Yes, an origin point is where something begins. Like a flower, you first have to plant the seed in the soil before it will bloom. In that case, the action of planting the seed is the origin point of the flower.
Okay.
In that way, the flower is the history that springs from the origin point. In the same way, all things that happen in the future have their origin point in the past. But if that origin point is changed, the results can be terrible. And that's what Griffin has done. Griffin has sent his henchmen to this time, altering the origin points of my time. And now he is rewriting history as he sees fit. In my time, this forest was where the Elder of the Spirits, Jurak, lived. He was very wise and powerful. His great power purified the forest and gave vitality to all the living things in it. But Griffin erased Jurak from existence. And not only Jurak, all those with the power to challenge Griffin are being erased from existence too. I don't think he'll stop until he's wiped out the entire world. So, someone has to stop him. Even now, my comrades are fighting Griffin in the future. And Max, I need you to help us.
Huh? Me?
Yes, you have to.
Why Max? I suppose because of the red pendant?
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, I knew you would. Guess we're a team now, right?
Oh, she has
And
some
with
kind of...
that, Monica joined my adventure. An adventure to take back the true past. The true history that had been stolen by Emperor Griffin.
I just noticed that she also has like
Chapter
a...
2. Resurrection of the Great Elder.
I was gonna say, it looks like she has a blue pendant, like on her wrist, or something. Monica has joined you. Select character in the main menu to switch character. Or just hold down the L3 button. Okay, I'm not forgetting that this time. Obtain 5 armband repair powder. Okay, so...
Let's start with Sindane.
Sindane?
Max, you go on without me. I'll just stay here and work on getting Blackstone running again. If you need my help, just holler.
Hey, Max, we're gonna have to work hard to shift this boulder. Bring back anything good you find in the forest. Make
okay.
sure you let us know if you need a hand. Okay, take care of yourself, Max.
And you too, little girly pie. You bet! Okay, let's go.
Huh. You can now use the train to move around. Choose Leave from the train door menu to return to Palm Brink to do some shopping. As more people join your adventure, put them on the train. You can have your friends on the train immigrate to the Giorama areas or go into the dungeon with you as support characters. Now, the Giorama thing, that's not something that I have access to yet, I don't think. But I remember that from the first Dark Cloud. Oh. What's this about adding to party? Oh. Cedric, the repairman. Fixing weapons and robot parts is his specialty. Gives you bonus points with weapon/part upgrades. Ride part sales. Okay. We're not ready to leave yet. Just give me a little more time. Okay, but I was trying to access your other things. I don't know why it only allowed me to access it the one time. Let me see this very fast. Okay, so I can move between the two pretty easily. And I can move to the station as well. So what happens if I select Cedric from here? Oh, I think I understand how this works. So, you can see below Cedric's little portrait there, it shows skill points, 64 out of 64. I believe that these commands can be used to do what they say. Like, for example, if I wanted to repair my weapons, he would do it for 12 skill points. He could do the same thing for arms, which I'm assuming are Monica's weapons, or refuel the ride pod for all 64. So that's going to be interesting. Let's go over here and talk to this person. Oh, I can buy gunpowder from this person? I know all there is to know about bombs. View abilities. Makes bombs, will sell you gunpowder. So, okay. I don't know what gunpowder does yet. It's some kind of material for creating stuff, I imagine. What about this guy? View abilities. Boost item acquisition when you defeat a monster, or sales. Okay, so this guy increases the drop rate on monsters. And in my opinion, that's probably better than Cedric right now, because even though Cedric is nice, you know, his ability to repair stuff, I have a lot of repair things, you know, repair powder and gun repair powder, and I have 5 of these armband repair powders as well, so I don't think I have to worry about it that much. That said, the only item with the same buying and selling price. That's interesting. And I don't really need any of this other stuff right now. So let's add him to the party. Head of construction. Takes care of Palm Springs. Okay. So he has that passive ability of increasing the item drop rate, which I like more overall. And if I talk to him again, yeah, he just says something random. If I don't have my hands in something at all times, I get real cranky. This is kind of reminding me a little bit of Suikoden. So if I go back here and talk to Cedric now... Yeah, okay, so I can actually... gives you bonus points with weapon/parts upgrades. I don't understand what the bonus points means. Does that mean, like, it's a passive EXP increase? If that's true, then that'll be nice for when I finally decide to have them in my party later. So if I select upgrade the ride pod from this... Yeah, I can get some of these things. Caterpillars. Travel smoothly over the bumpiest roads, but slow. Okay. Barrel cannon. Made from a water barrel, but doesn't shoot water. So I'm assuming that this is a new weapon, and this is like a new movement option for him, you know, for the ride pod. But I'm not worried about that right now. I can't switch to the ride pod right now either. Can I go inside the... Yeah, I can go inside. I kind of want to see if there's anybody inside very fast. Okay, I wonder what's up with the arrow pointing that way then. And I can take pictures in here. Doesn't matter though. Probably some characters I can recruit back in Palm Brinks. And I already took all the pictures I could in here, right? Okay, that door is locked. Oh, I could have gone up, couldn't I have? To the top of the train? I wonder if there's anybody on top of the train. Let's do that very fast. I like to be as thorough in my exploration as possible. Oh. Of course. Now, Monica's weapons are not going to be as strong right now as Max's. In fact, I'm going to check very fast. Okay. So 15 attack, 21 durability. 1 synthesis point. Not too surprising. 14 attack, 15 durability, 10 flame. So I'm going to have to spend some time leveling up her weapons and stuff as well going forward. But I noticed that Max and Monica both have the same defense, which is nice. Oh, there was one last thing I wanted to point out. Now, I actually did look this up. This item here, the Dark Coin, you can spectrumize this onto a weapon for, like, a special ability. Now, from my understanding, you don't want to do this early on because the Dark Coin actually causes damage to your character. And you want to pair it with something else before you do that. What is this? That almost looks like... Okay, a flower. Actually, perhaps I should take a picture of these boulders over here. Okay. I guess there was no need to do that. Anyway, so yeah, this is where I'm going to be stopping. Thank you very much for watching. The next time I play, I'm going to be continuing on into the forest here. There are 2 paths that I can take. One over there and one over here. I'm not sure which way you're supposed to go. I'm assuming that this is the way to go to continue the story. And the other way is to, probably to some place that has treasure or something. So I'm going to probably take that path first. But, you never know. So, yeah, thank you, and see you next time. Bye-bye.